Hello, it's Coach Rene from Okota Academy. What we do is we specialize in teaching you how to trade options. But this is our academy here. You begin by learning how to trade the market, trade stocks, then on FIS, then we take you through the options basics. Our goal is to make of you a master options trader. When you master options trading, it's like a cheat code. You complete the market in your own terms. Today, I will show you how to buy stocks the right way, like the pros do, okay? So I'm going to turn here to my options chain. Here I have NVIDIA. Let me go here. I will share my screen here. So I'm showing you right now NVIDIA chart, okay? If you look at NVIDIA, today is July 26. NVIDIA closed on Friday at 173.50 cents. Based on this chart, NVIDIA is what is called overbought, which means it is expensive. With this AI craze, people are buying NVIDIA. It's a great company. But knowing the market the way it is, looking at market structure and price action, I cannot buy NVIDIA at this price. It is expensive. So what I do is I will use my knowledge of options trading to buy NVIDIA cheaper down the road. But it requires patience and knowledge. So what am I going to do? I have a blue line here, which shows you where today the 21 EMA is, about around 164, let's say 165, right? Today, the fair market value of NVIDIA, in my opinion, is 165. That's what I want to pay for NVIDIA in about a month or so. To do so, what do? I'll go to my options chain. This is my trading platform. This is NVIDIA. I'm going to go to September 5th, which is about 41 days out, right? And then I want to buy NVIDIA at around 165-ish, okay? So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go here and sell a put. I will sell a put at 165 strike. What am I doing here? What I'm saying here is this. I am selling a contract to somebody out there who owns NVIDIA shares. I'm saying, listen, right now you own NVIDIA shares at 175 and change. I'm selling you an insurance policy saying that if your stock price goes down to 165, I'll take it from you. If you go to 160, I'll pay you 165. If you go to 150, I'll pay you 165. If you go to zero, I'm still going to pay you 165. That is the contract I'm selling, okay? It's called a cash secure put. Why is it secure? Because in my account, I have enough money to buy 100 shares of NVIDIA. One contract controls about 100 shares, okay? So by selling this put here at 165, I am collecting $525 in premium. It's insurance premium that they pay me, okay, for taking the risk. When you own a car, every month you buy insurance, right, for your car. But when the month expires and you don't get into an accident, what do? You pay again. You don't get the money back. The same thing is here. I am selling this insurance to somebody who owns NVIDIA. I'm saying that I'm willing to buy NVIDIA at 165 in about 41 days from now. It's called selling a cash secure put. Now, let's fast forward to September 5th, the day that this option will expire. If on that day, two things can happen. Either NVIDIA remains above 165, in which case the contract will expire worthless, like because you pay for your car insurance and then you didn't get into an accident. So the insurer keeps a premium. Same thing here. NVIDIA stays at 165 above, I get to keep the premium. The owner of the share is happy. The stock stayed up, they're good. That's case number one. In that case, I keep the money, they keep the shares, everybody's happy. I got paid $525 just for being patient for 41 days. I can do this for 10 months in a row, okay? I can do like every single month, collect about $5,000 to $6,000 a year just for being patient. Imagine that I have money in my account that I'm willing to buy NVIDIA, but by playing this game, every month, I collect about $500 in premium every single month, even if not more, because when we go towards earnings, options are more juicy, juicier because of volatility. Okay, now case number one, the premium stays, the stock price stays up, nothing happens, I keep the money, they're happy. That's the best case for the person who owns the shares and myself. The other case can be that NVIDIA can come down to 165. In that case, after the contract, I must buy NVIDIA at 165. Okay, then when that comes, I'll buy them at 165. Now, if I buy NVIDIA at 165 a share, remember that I was paid $5.25 a share, which really means that I'm buying NVIDIA at 160, thereabout, okay? I'm actually buying it cheaper than 165, I'm buying it at 160. I make money by buying it at 165. That is the second scenario. The third scenario is NVIDIA is below 165, let's say 160 and more. If NVIDIA drops substantially, I have a choice. I can do what is called rolling out and down, which means that I can take this contract. Of course, if you don't get assigned early, that's one thing, right? That's why they say that, be careful about what is called early assignment. Let's say that I'm around like day 20 of my contract. NVIDIA is around $120. I'm not going to stick around. I'm just going to roll it out and down. But anyway, keep it simple. NVIDIA came down to 160 or whatever it is. I own the shares now. Okay? Now I own the shares. Now what? Well, guess what? Now that I own NVIDIA shares, if I want to own NVIDIA outright, okay, my mission accomplished. Now I have NVIDIA at my price. But if I want to make NVIDIA by selling it when the price goes up, what do? Let's say I bought NVIDIA at 160. Okay, I can sell it. Let's say I will go to 190, sell a call at that price. Okay, this second part here, I'm selling a call. What I'm saying is, I'm willing to sell my shares at 190 within 41 days. But in the meantime, my shares are locked because they're held in escrow. I can't sell them. But in doing so, I'm being paid $330 in my account. Okay? Let's fast forward 41 days from now. In 41 days, guess what? Two things happen. Either NVIDIA is above 190, in which case I sell my shares at 190, I keep my premium, or NVIDIA is below 190, which in this case, I keep my shares and keep the premium. This second part of the game is called a covered call, okay? In the first part, I sold a put to collect premium and to buy the shares cheap if they come to that price. In the second part of the game, if I was assigned to those shares, I'm not going to turn around and sell them at a higher strike price. It's called a covered call. If I combine these two parts of the game, it's called the wheel strategy. In the wheel strategy, you sell a put, get assigned, you sell a call, the shares are called the way, repeat, rinse, repeat. Okay, so that's what we do in this academy. Once you know how to sell options, you are master of the game, because long options by definitions are decaying assets. That means that they lose value. Okay, if you look around here, I'm going to show you something on this here. If you look around here, this thing here called theta over here. It's how much the stock loses or value or gain value by every day. In this case here, this options here gains value $8 a day. But if I had sold that instead, if I were buying it instead, I'd be losing $8 a day, right? So buying options should be done in very specific cases, only if you have low IV. That's why I want my student to master selling options. Okay? I hope this helps.